All yogis are practicing meditation continuously, sitting, walking, standing, eating, bathing, and other activities. Sleeping hour is only 5 or 6 hours and 18 hours non-stop practice during the retreat. So during eating in the dining hall, yogi may lose mindfulness while eating. So yogi have to pay close attention to the small activities involved, looking at the food, getting hold of the plates, spoons and forks, bringing the food to the mouth, opening the mouth, food touching the mouth, chewing the food, swallowing the food, and experiencing the taste. So yogi notes knowing the taste as knowing. Precisely note knowing. A yogi knows the taste which has appeared and then disappears. The taste appears afresh and disappears. So yogi confirm it is impermanent. So the impermanent nature of taste is very prominent. However present the taste is, it remains only for a short while on the tongue before it disappears. So for that few seconds, other activities are so tiresome. You have to go to the market and bring the food to the kitchen and need to prepare in many stages. But when we eat, it remains only for a short while on the tongue. A yogi understands the impermanent nature of taste, and at the same time, what yogi understands, just like the taste, the material qualities of the tongue, on which the taste manifests itself, disappears simultaneously. So taste disappears, and also tongue, sensorial parts of the tongue also disappear. When the taste is seen to be impermanent, yogi also see the material quality of the tongue impermanent. During the practice, also yogi smell the body smell of other people, and some fragrance. When you go to the dining hall, you smell. Yogi note smelling, yogi keeps note of smell. A yogi understand the smell keeps on appearing and disappearing all the time, renewing itself. Smell comes into being and dissolves instantly. So yogi confirm smelling is impermanent. Yogi understand the material qualities of the nose arises and vanishes simultaneously with the smell. Thinking, speculating, analyzing, judging should not be encouraged in the practice. Noting should be encouraged. When thinking arises, be mindful, pay attention to the object as it is, without adding anything of your own. So during the practice, thinking arises, ideation occurs, while noting the rising, falling, sitting, walking, etc. So yogi carefully note thinking. The yogi capture the thinking, and thinking disappears. When you note, every time thinking disappears, yogi also understand. So in the text, thinking is based on the hariyavitu, that is heart-based material qualities. So yogi understand thinking disappear and the heart-based or material qualities disappear also. The material base which arises and vanishes with every act of thinking is non-enduring. They are impermanent. So according to the instruction, Kaya Kaya Nupasi, Viharati, contemplating the body in the body, yogi are observing Kaya or Rupa, material qualities. If yogi observe constantly the material phenomena, yogi realized all material properties are impermanent. These material qualities relate to the whole body of one's body. They arise and dissolve, renewing themselves at every moment of seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching and thinking. Because yogi try to observe every bodily process, all the sitting, all the standing, all the walking, or the stretching, or the bending. If yogi practice constantly, yogi realize that knowledge. Not only your material quality disappear, but also other people, material property disappear. Just like these material qualities from inside one's body, the material qualities from the bodies of other people are also simultaneously arising and vanishing. For instance, if you note the sound, hearing, the material qualities of sound is perishing, so also other material qualities in one's body, as well as those people outside in the whole universe are also disappearing simultaneously. So that is Bahida and Ijjata. That is, you can contemplate, you can dwell contemplating the body internally and externally. It is like a military drill. Soldiers perform a military drill, they are marching, and the same rhythm come out. So your material properties are disappearing, and other material, the material properties of other people or the whole universe are disappearing. So regarding this, Buddha he viewed the whole universe, and Buddha said, all beings are driven to aging, all beings are driven to sickness and death, all beings are disappearing, all beings are impermanent. So rupa, material bodies are dissolving all the time. So Buddha asks, Buddha asks, material bodies which are impermanent, rupa niccāva aniccavalti. The five bhikkhus had personal knowledge of their impermanent nature, so they answered, Aniccam Bhante, rupa is impermanent, blessed one. And also yogi have to answer personally, your rupa is permanent or impermanent. If you practice constantly, you have to honestly say impermanent. So is rupa in others' body permanent or impermanent? So your body is namarupa and other people's body are also namarupa, mind and matter the same. So other people's body are also impermanent. How about the whole universe? The rupa in the whole universe is also impermanent. So these questions asked by Buddha concern the characteristics of impermanence. So it is very important to understand the characteristics of impermanence. When you know the characteristics of impermanent thoroughly, you understand easily the characteristics of suffering and non-self. The characteristics of impermanence is it does not endure. And the commentary says, Hotva abhavakaro, not being in existence at first, it comes into existence and then it ceases to exist. It disappears, it dissolves away. So these are the characteristics of impermanence. So in the rainy season, you look at the sky and the flash of lightning in the sky, you see it does not exist before, then it comes into existence, signified by a flash, but it does not last long, it disappears instantly, you see. The phenomena of lightning shows all the characteristics of impermanence. Whatever arises afresh to disappear soon is the characteristics of impermanence. Without thinking, every object you encounter, yogi note constantly. Rising, falling, sitting, standing, walking, seeing, hearing, etc. Continuously yogi note it. Only when yogi has acquired this personal knowledge of arising and disappearing, it is the true knowledge of anicca-nupassana jnana, characteristics of impermanence. When yogi sees dissolution, while noting, yogi knows that it is impermanent, it is anicca. So the knowledge of the this is the knowledge of anicca-nupassana jnana. So in order to help develop this jnana, this knowledge, Buddha asked the 5 bhikkhus, Rupan, Neccava, Aneccavati, and they replied, Aneccambandi. And Buddha continued to ask, that which is impermanent, is it satisfactory or unsatisfactory? Buddha asked, and the 5 bhikkhus answered, unsatisfactory Bandi. So there are 2 kinds of dukkha, 2 kinds of suffering. The first kind relates to unbearable pain. During the practice, you experience that pain, piercing pain, sour pain, etc. Many pain you encounter. That is the first type of dukkha, first type of suffering. The second kind of dukkha, it is dukkha because it is terrible, it is objectionable, it is disgusting, and it is repulsive. So when your practice is good and you realize the impermanent nature, because you see the instances arising and vanishing. So that second kind of dukkha is not of the painful kinds of suffering. According to the commentary, it is dukkha, it is suffering because it is terrible. The phenomena is insensate arising and perishing. So it is fearsome, it is terrible. So you simply say, it is not good. So Buddha asked the 5 bhikkhus, that which is impermanent, is it suffering or happiness? Is it dukkha or sukha? It is good or bad? The 5 bhikkhus answered, it is dukkha, it is suffering, it is not good. Watching the TV is good, enjoying the delicious food is good. Why you say it is not good? Why you say it is dukkha? It is dukkha, it is not good, because it is ever arising and perishing, because it is impermanent, so it is not good, it is terrible. People say it is sukha, it is good, because it appears to be stable, it appears to be enduring. When they realize that it does not endure even a second, and it is constantly dissolving, they can no longer see any goodness. So what are the characteristics of suffering? According to the commentary, abhena sampati pilana karo dukkha lakkhana. Incessant, unceasing oppression is the characteristic mark of suffering. So what is unceasing oppression? That means arising and disappearing continuously of aggregates of mind and matter. So all the aggregates of nama rupa, mind and matter are subject to constant rising and perishing. So they are regarded as dukkha, suffering. They are not good. So we need to understand the characteristic mark of suffering is infliction, torment, or oppression by incessant origination and dissolution. So this is vipassana knowledge, vipassana jnana. You have to see the signs of suffering by your personal experience. You should realize them to be terrible suffering, objectionable, not dependable, not reliable, to gain the true jnana, true knowledge. So yogi note constantly the phenomena of mind and matter. When sitting, you focus on the abdomen, rise and fall, and sitting. A yogi sees personally rising, falling, bending, stretching, lifting, stepping, dropping. In all stages, in all objects, yogis see the origination and dissolution continuously. And also in noting every instance of touching, hearing, etc., yogi see the origination and dissolution. And yogi begin to see the aggregates of mind and matter being oppressed by process of origination and dissolution. And yogi really understand there is possibility of death at any moment. So the oppression is seen as a terrible dukkha. So this is true jnana, true vipassana insight knowledge. So in order to help develop this vipassana knowledge, Buddha asked the 5 bhikkhus, Yampana nechan sukham vatans dukkham vati. That which is impermanent, is it dukkha or sukha? And they answered, dukkham bandi. And having shown in this way that rupa is a nature and dukkha, Buddha went on to ask the bhikkhus not to regard the rupa as this is mine, this is me, and this is not myself. Buddha asked, Yampana nechan dukkha viprinama dhamman kalanutan samanupasito itamama eswamasmi eswame attati. That which is impermanent, suffering, unsatisfactory, and subject to change, is it proper to regard that rupa as this is mine, this is me, this is myself? The 5 bhikkhus personally realized the nature of rupa and the answer, no he tambandi. It is not proper, the Blessed One. So we have to recite the direct translation. So you have retreat manual, Anatta Lakkhana Sutta, page 72. So question and answer between Buddha and the 5 bhikkhus. So if you understand Pali, it is very pleasant to hear. And if you understand the Pali, you feel ecstatic when you hear Pali recitation. So you have to imagine that this Pali is recited by the Buddha himself. And if you understand and if the teaching is experienced by your personal understanding, there may arise Dhamma piti, Dhamma ecstasy. So listen to my Pali chanting fast, and after that we recite together. Tankim minyata bhikkhave rupan neccham va aneccham vati aneccham bandi. The answer. And Buddha asks again, Yampana Nijan Dukkam Vata Sukham Vati. Five bhikkhus answer, Dukkam Bhante. Buddha asks again, Yampana Nijan Dukkam Viprinama Dhammam Kalanutta Samanupasito. Etamama Esoha Masami Esomi Attati. The five bhikkhus answered, No hitam bhante. So follow my recitation. Tanke minyata bhikkhave.
Tanke manyata bhikkhave.
Rupa nijjam va anijjam vati.
Rupa nijjam va anijjam vati.
Anijjam bhante.
Anijjam bhante.
Yampana nijjam.
Yampana nijjam.
Dukkham vatam sukham vati.
Dukkham vatam sukham vati.
Dukkham bhante.
Dukkham bhante.
Yampana nijjam.
Yampana nijjam.
Dukkham.
Dukkham.
Viprinama dhammam.
Viparinama dhammam.
Kalanuttam.
Kalanuttam.
Samanupasito.
Samanupasitom.
Itamama.
Itamama.
Esohamasami.
Esohamasami.
Esome attati.
Esome attati.
No hitam bhante.
No hetam bhante.
So we recite together. Tanke minyata bhikkhave. Rupa nijjam va anijjam vati. Anijjam bhante. Yampana nijjam. Dukkham vatam sukham vati. Dukkham bhante. Yampana nijjam. Dukkham. Viparinama dhammam. Kalanuttam. Samanupasito. Etamama. Esohamasami. Esome attati. No hitam bhante. So translation, follow my translation. Bhikkhus, what do you think?
What do you think?
Is Rupa permanent or impermanent?
Is Rupa permanent or impermanent?
Impermanent, Venerable Sir.
Impermanent, Venerable Sir.
That which is impermanent,
That which is impermanent,
is it unsatisfactory or satisfactory?
is it unsatisfactory or satisfactory?
Unsatisfactory, Venerable Sir.
Unsatisfactory, Venerable Sir.
That which is impermanent,
That which is impermanent,
unsatisfactory,
unsatisfactory,
subject to change,
and subject to change.
should it be viewed correctly thus?
Should it be viewed correctly thus?
This is mine.
This is mine.
This is me.
This is me.
This is myself.
This is myself.
No, Venerable Sir.
No, Venerable Sir.
So Pali, if you have a chance, you can also learn it. And also if you recite very having ecstasy in the Pali. So we have to stop our discourse for today by practicing Satipatthana Vipassana meditation, by observing every phenomena occurring at the six senses continuously and meticulously. May you all yogi understand the nature of non-self. May you all yogi realize the real peace in the very near future.
Sadhu, sadhu.